Yep, I think we're good.
Tower. Are we
Kind
clear?
of,
Tower. We clear?
kind of fading in and out a little bit. There we go.
Oh. Alright. Cool. We are. So. Bro, what did you think of that video I told you about?
I watched it. It was, it was good. I was hoping for, when she's just standing there going I'm like, come on, say something.
Did you see where she was though?
Oh yeah,
And
you could have slid right down.
Exactly. I was like, and then she's turned around and she's like waiting, and the dude's like walking all slow.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And then the thing that got me was how he was just standing there after, and
then he kicked her off.
And then he kicked her off, and then he's still standing there.
Yeah.
And he's just like.
Well, the dude's slow. They show a scene where he finds some car keys, and they have a little toy car on them, keychain.
Okay.
And he's playing with it for a couple minutes, and then he crushes it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it was something, man.
It was very it was like a knockoff Jason type thing.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it was like Jason meets Terrifier meets something else that isn't that great.
Well, no, Jason's got some pretty decent kills like those.
I know, but it was just like
how gory it was. It was
yeah.
pretty messed up. Yeah. That shit was funny though. I was like, ooh. When I first saw it, I was like, I gotta rewind this and watch it again.
Yeah, that was a sight to see. I was impressed. I don't know. It wasn't as. It
wasn't Terrifier. No.
It wasn't as mind etching as Terrifier.
But it was just
I still can't get that out of my eyes.
But it was very creative, the way he did it.
Oh yeah, when he pulled her head through.
He was like, "Oh, you like yoga, huh?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh."
But see, I wish there would have been some dialogue.
Yeah, she was just like, "Oh,"
and then just I needed something.
Yeah.
Why? Or he could be like, let's see how flexible you are. Something. Something to throw in there. It was just nothing. I'm waiting and nothing was coming
Well, trust me, if you watched the rest of the movie, you would have been like, yeah, I don't need dialogue. It was pretty
yeah, but I think it just would have just...
the backstory, when they talk to the... there's a guy who tells, they're obviously up there because they're at, a cabin.
Yeah.
And, so, first of all, the movie's named In a Violent Nature, right? And then, spoilers, some city kids, I guess, go up to the cabin in the woods, and shit goes down. Thing is, apparently, this dude was, buried under, a firehouse that burnt down, and an amulet that his mom gave him was the thing that, kept him there. Buried.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the movie, they don't even show the campers. They just show, the amulet and dialogue. Terrible dialogue. And then one of the guys just, sneakily takes it. And that's when the dude gets out. But the first, honestly, 30, 40 minutes almost of the movie is, he doesn't kill anybody.
Huh.
Well, he kills this one dude at, a random house.
Okay.
So the dude's not, aimed at, oh, you're on my territory, like Jason. The dude's just oh, if I run into somebody, they're fucking dead. And then one of the campers tells a story about the dude. They're like, oh, there's a story about this guy who's kind of dumb, and his dad was a ranger or a miner or some shit like that. There was an accident, and they blamed his dad or some bullshit like that, and all the firemen killed him, or the rangers killed him, or some shit like that. So then the kid went and killed all them, and I guess he died from it or whatever. I don't know. It was weird. So then, obviously, that dude's the nerd of the group. He gets killed first. He gets wrong turned. Whoosh, half his head is gone. And then the dude, the killer, uses his decapitated part of his head to break a window, and that's where he goes and gets the miner equipment, the hooks and the mask. Yeah, and then he goes back and he's like, all right, now for the rest of you. The crazy thing is they do show his face, and he looks almost like Jason.
Really?
Pre-rotting Jason. So kind of like Sloth.
Okay.
A little bit broken down, though. Because he was, buried and decrepit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a hard watch. Which I was like, oh man, the trailer looks so cool, and the title's actually cool. Like I was like, oh, I'm about to see some like vicious kills. No, it was kind of disappointing, except for the yoga one and the ranger one I told you about.
Yeah.
Did you watch the ranger one?
I started watching it, but I was just like,
it's
all right.
so slow.
Yeah,
though.
I'm just like,
you're like, I can go make myself some dinner. And come
yeah,
back.
I'm just
This shit
like,
will still be going
like
on.
this is taking way too long. Like I need some instant, just boom, done.
I think what they were going for is the anticipation of what's happening and doing it in like a slow progression was like what would make you like cringe, but that was way too slow.
I get that, but at the same time, it's just like, come on already.
It's like, we know he's dead already. Like, you fucking made him a quadriplegic.
And just how slow like he moves.
Yeah, the
Like
dude's
that,
just walking.
I know, but that's the thing. I mean, like, dude, you're just way too slow. Like, just come on already.
Do it. Come on. Do it.
Like when he's just like standing there, and then he just like casually walks away, and that walk took forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done with this movie already.
Yeah. There's a scene where they take like a group picture at the beginning before they get to like their cabin. They're like, or not before, but before they go into the cabin.
Okay.
And they're like taking a picture, and I think like later on they check the picture and they're like, why is there like another face in the background? The dude was in the background. I was like, I would have bolted. I would have
been like, hey, I think we should leave.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I think we should go.
Like, I don't know about you, I'm good. Like, we don't need to stay here. We could stay anywhere else but here.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, let's just, this dude walks. It'd probably be a week or two before he catches up to us in the city. By then, you just tell the cops like, hey,
but then
there's a zombie after
by then
us.
just kill somebody else.
Yeah,
that's what I would say. Just
Yeah.
kill somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was going after the amulet.
Well, I know, but still.
Like the chick that had it at the end, kind of just like they leave it. I didn't understand this because there's like the two survivors at the end, the guy and the girl. After he kills the ranger, which is like with the ranger, it's like the stupidest scene because the ranger shoots him down, the guy, right, and he's on the ground, and he knows the story because he's like, oh, my dad had to deal with him back in the day. He's like, but I didn't. But I know, like, we need to like chain him up and like bury him where he was. He's like, maybe that'll stop him. He's like, because you guys fucked up when you grabbed that amulet. And the girl's like with him. She has the amulet. He's like, where'd you get that amulet? So then, the boyfriend guy goes and gets the chains, which you can tell are like aluminum. I was like, that dude's gonna break out of them shits. But so the ranger, they get up close, and the ranger's like with a rifle, like almost close enough, but not close enough to where he can grab it, kind of.
Okay.
So he's like far enough, and he's like, all right, dude, start binding his legs with the chains. And the dude's like, no, I can't, I won't do it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, I'm going to give you the gun, and I'll do it. Which was a very bitch move on the boyfriend guy's part. I would have been like, I guess. I'd be like, at least if we chain his legs, he won't be able to walk. Maybe he'll hop. But as he's about to hand him the gun, the dude like kind of wakes up, grabs the gun, and a shot goes off. The boyfriend and the girl, the guy's like, come on, we gotta run. And then he ends up getting the ranger. And the ranger was just trying to protect him. I would have been like, you motherfuckers fucked up my day. I'm a ranger. Nothing's supposed to happen out here. Yeah, and then he like breaks his spine or whatever. He like gave him a massage and broke his spine. It was weird. Because he like grabbed him by his like deltoids, and he just like pushed in. I guess that broke his like spine. Because the dude was like, he only moved his eyes. I was like, pretty sure when you're a quad, you can still talk and shit. The dude, all he did was blink. I was like, oh, he must be in shock. Either that or they don't know what a quad is. But anyway, yeah. So then that dude gets killed, and then the boyfriend at the end. After they're like, oh, well, maybe he just wants the amulet. If we leave it, he'll leave us alone. So the girl has it. They put it on like a gas container in the middle of the woods. And the dude's coming at her. The boyfriend's like hiding behind a tree. because he tells her, he's like, I'm gonna give you time to run. So the girl's just standing there like a deer in headlights, not wearing the amulet anymore, which I would have fucking bolted, dude. I would have been like Usain Bolt.
Hmm.
I'd have been like, we could both run right now. And so to give the girl a chance to get further ahead, the guy jumps out of the tree and he's like, hey, you motherfucker. The dude like hatchets his head off, like brutally. And the girl's just like watching it, and then she's like, oh shit, that was supposed to be my cue to run. And then she bolts. And then the guy just doesn't chase her anymore. I was like, oh. So that dude didn't need to die.
Jeez.
Yeah. It was I told you, man, I had, my expectations were like way up here.
And then it ended up being way down there.
Oh yeah. I would rewatch it just to watch the kills, but you could find the kill count probably on YouTube.
It's there.
Yeah.
It was just some of them were taking so long.
Yeah.
I just couldn't sit there and watch it. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this.
And then some of the editing was, I think the shots were so long, they could have edited it better.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Like I said, I think they were trying to build anticipation.
I get that, but at the same time, you need to have some quick ones
Yeah.
in there just to be like, all right, we got to keep people fully engaged. Let's throw them a good quickie here.
And another thing, there's no like suspenseful music. The only thing you hear while the dude's like walking in the woods, just like,
Is that?
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like woods noises, like birds and shit, and it's like, okay. So you need kind of some theme music in the movie, you know, like,
Exactly.
or the ding 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 ding. What's Freddy got? Oh yeah, the lullaby. Nursery rhyme.
Now that's the one that's like, I don't like hearing that.
Oh yeah, that thing
You know.
gives me the creeps. Like if I'm even if I was like with people in the house, if I was down here alone by myself and I'm watching something scary and out of nowhere I hear 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, I'd be like, I am so fucked. I'd be like, fight or flight.
I'd be like, well, I'm sleeping right now, so it means I'm dead.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be like, oh, if I wake up, I'm probably dead anyway. Anywho, beer?
yeah. So we're doing today, what? Goldfinger Summer Beer,
Yes.
made in Downers Grove.
We've covered Goldfinger. This is a different beer.
Yes, this is their Summer German Leaked Beer,
Mm-hmm.
4.0 alcohol by volume, a refreshing light lager, single decocted, hopped with aromatic German varietals, cold conditioned horizontally, and naturally carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
Soft malt, bright hops, and delicate by design. Summer in your glass.
Summer's here.
You know what I like about it? I
What's
like
that?
the label that it's just very simple.
You know, I was
Almost
having,
looks like a sports logo.
I was like debating on getting because I'm like, this looks very Green Bay-ish.
Yeah, it does actually.
I like what it says on the side of the can next to the Recycle More logo. It says, drink more lager. Which we will. We have a lager on deck. Another lager. So, this is very, very clear.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if it's stinky, though.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's got a strong smell. It might be because it's not very, very, very cold.
Yes.
Because that's what happened with the other Goldfinger. But we'll try it out. Look at that commercial shot.
Look at that. It's just.
That's not a commercial.
This is a
shot.
bar.
That's a bar.
This is a bar pour.
Yeah,
And it's a commercial shot.
this is a commercial shot right there. Boom. Where's it from? Belgium?
No, it's from Downers Grove.
No, but I'm saying it's a Belgian style, right?
It's a German style
Prost!
leaked beer. Liked beer.
Looked. Cheers, mon frere.
Cheers.
Very smooth. Thoughts?
Well,
Very taverny.
yeah, I'm gonna say it tastes like beer.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
I will say this. Despite of the aroma that it gives off, the taste doesn't kick you in the face.
No, it's very light.
Yeah.
Nothing about it really stands out to me.
No, it's very clear.
I was hoping, like, all right, so seeing Goldfinger summer beer and the color scheme that I'm seeing,
You thought it'd be more citrusy or something?
I thought it was going to be like lemon and lime.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it would have been something to go for, but
I mean, just because summer and you have like green and yellow on it.
on the other end, though, I think the taste is probably just like to quench your thirst without
Well, yeah.
giving you that, like, oh, I'm drinking beer, I'm going to get fucked up really quick. Even though 4.0, it's just above the rate, which is like, what, 3.5 would be an average, let's say? Like a commercial average?
Well, I mean,
A mainstream average.
well, let's see.
You got Michelob, which is like a 3.4, 3.5.
No, Michelob is 4.2.
Ooh, shit. This has less alcohol than a Michelob?
Yes.
Oh.
So that's why it's, summer in a glass, because it's lighter on the alcohol, which means you can drink more. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like, yes, it's not doing what it'd probably be way better completely cold.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is good,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have that. It doesn't stand out to me anything different than
No, I think it's.
beer.
I agree. I think it's more of like a casual beer.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I brought, I like Goldfinger beers. I brought a 6-pack.
Yeah, or there's a promotional thing at a bar,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, $3 per pint or whatever.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh, okay, I'll drink this. You have one. You're like, oh, it's only 4%. Okay, I'll have 10.
And it doesn't taste bad at all.
No, it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't. There's nothing
that stands out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
There's nothing there that's like, oh my god,
it's going on the wall.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not.
No.
Like the Mexican lager
Yes.
is way better than this one.
Did
Yeah, it's right there, isn't it?
No, I know, but I'm looking at the comic cake. Did we put that one on the wall, or did I just move those cans out of the way?
No, we put that one on the wall.
Twice?
Oh, you put it on there twice, not me.
Yeah, dude. I was like, twice? It was that good? Yeah. Anyway, Superman's coming out soon.
That's cool.
Yeah. You gonna go watch Woke Superman, Crybaby Superman?
No, I'm not. I did finish Squid Game though.
Did you? How was that?
Yeah.
Give me all the spoilers. I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's weird. So the third season.
That's the second season you finished, right?
No, I finished the third season.
Okay.
I finished it. Finished it
It's
completely.
over. Okay.
Yeah. So it's weird because. Have you watched any of it?
I saw the first season.
All right. So you know the main character, number 456.
Hugh Wong or something.
Yeah. So he goes back to try to take down the island.
I saw the beginning of the second season, and that's when I was like, "Oh, this dude's on a warpath."
Okay, so you know that the one dude who he befriends is actually the dude who runs the whole thing.
Yeah, the old guy. Yeah. I remember.
Well, not the old guy, but then there's the new guy that's in charge,
Okay.
and he's in the game too.
Oh.
And he's in there to try to learn more about 456. So they become friends, and then they have this plan to overthrow the Squid Game people, and he helps
The
him.
new owner?
So, but
Okay.
just wait. So he helps them, plan this revolt. They kill a whole bunch of them, but then he's like, "Okay, I'll go this way. You guys go around this way and flank them." So the dude who's the boss just fucking walks up, kills other players, and then puts his black mask back on to be the boss,
Yeah.
and ends up fucking 456 over, and kills another dude that was his friend.
Ooh.
And then he's like, "Oh, you're never gonna ruin this game." But then he shows him who he is.
And he's like, "You're never gonna do this." Wink, wink.
Yeah. so then at the rest of the next season, he's just just trying to die. Like, fuck you guys, kill me. I don't want to be a part of this. And then
So that tournament or whatever lasts
2 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah. So then they go back. They put him back in the competition. One of the people who want to leave, she ends up being pregnant, and her baby daddy is also in the game.
Oh Jesus!
So then, like, that's a little side feud thing that's going on. They get closer to the end, and now the dude is protecting. 456 is now protecting the pregnant girl because he wants to get her out. She ends up having the baby in the middle of a game. So then he has to help.
The baby, he will be number.
Yeah. Well, just wait. So,
Jesus.
So then, like, a whole bunch of other weird shit happens. Other people die. The mom of the baby gets killed. And now, like, the investors of the game are there watching. Mm-hmm. And those are the only people who are actually speaking English in the movie.
Okay.
Because they're all, like, white people. Yeah. Except for one. One chick's Asian, but the other guys are white.
Okay.
And they're like, well, since player 222 is dead and her baby's here, let's throw a curveball and have the baby be player 222.
Oh, my God.
So now 456 is taking care of a baby and trying to stay alive at the time. And then he ends up, like, finding out that the other dude, the baby daddy's there. And at the end of there's a game where they have to choose to push one person off these, like, towers. Mm-hmm. And all you have to do is kill 3 people, and everybody else wins. So everybody else is like, fuck that dude and that baby, we're going to push them off. But we can't push them off at the same time, because then we'll have to kill one of us, but we're trying to do an equal split of everything. Mm-hmm. So then it comes down to the end, and it's...
Wait, hold on. You can't just, like... They tried to kill them and then move on to something
I'm
else.
telling you what happens.
Okay.
So in the end of it, like, they go from one tower, they kill this whacked out dude. They go to the second tower, they're trying to kill the baby and him. And then the baby daddy ends up like, I'm trying to help you, to the 456 and the baby. And he ends up killing too many people.
Okay.
So then when they get to the ending, to the last pillar, it's like, give me that baby, and he's like, no. But they have to hit this block to start the game.
Okay.
So you can't push anybody, or if you push somebody off before the button's pressed, it doesn't count.
Okay.
So then the baby daddy and 456 are fighting
over the baby,
but the button isn't pressed yet. So then the baby daddy gets killed, but the button still wasn't pressed yet.
So it doesn't count.
So now 456 has to press the button, and he kills himself so that 222 can win, because one person has to be knocked off each tower when the game is playing. So then the baby gets
all the money,
gets killed, or the baby survives.
Yeah.
The dude who's in charge of all Squid Games comes in, picks up the baby, and leaves, because he's like, well, this kid can't fucking leave. I gotta get him out because people are attacking the island and the Coast Guard's getting ready to come there. So now he's like, all right, we got to evacuate everything, and he's like getting ready to blow all the shit up. But he's like, well, I got to get this kid out of here because the kid won. I'm not going to be a dick. Mm-hmm. So then the kid, though, so the Squid Games guy takes the baby, leaves. I don't remember what they did with the baby after that.
And 456 dies, though?
Yeah, 456 is dead. He jumps off to save the baby.
Yeah, okay.
But did you want? So you know, in season 2, like, he still had all that money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Squid Game guy, the head guy, goes and gets all that money and puts it in the bank.
The new guy?
The guy who was like his friend.
Owner.
Yeah. So he ends up taking all the money, putting it into the bank, and he puts it on a debit card. And he flies to America and gives it to 456's daughter. Mm-hmm. So he did that. I don't know what happened I don't remember what happened with the baby. But the crazy thing is when the Squid Game dude is driving through San Francisco, mm-hmm. there's Squid Game America happening. And that's how it ends.
I saw that they were going to make an American.
But that's how, like, that's what's going on. He's watching them do the slap game. Mm-hmm. He's watching somebody do that in the alley. And then he just looks and he's watching.
It's like, man, Those Americans are really unoriginal.
And then he like rolls up the window and then it drives away, and it's like the end.
Yeah, they're making one for the U.S. I think I saw. I think like Kate Blanchett's supposed to be the chick that does the.
Yeah, that's who was there.
Well, season 4, maybe.
No, it's just gonna be a whole new. If they do it, it would be a whole new thing.
It's just in the same universe.
Yeah.
The Squidverse. I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed that 456 dies, though. Because his whole thing was like to stop everything. Well, which he kind of did, but he didn't see it to fruition, you know?
But his thing, he wasn't going to let a baby die.
Right.
You know?
Some other dude would have been like, fuck that and punt that baby.
Well, that's what they're all like.
This baby daddy probably would have.
They're like, it's not fair for this child. They won't have a family to grow up with, so let's just put it out of its misery. And it's just like,
that's messed up.
And I'm just like, what? And they're like, look, we feel really bad about this, but it's better off. Jesus. We want all this money.
Yeah. That
really equates to only a little bit of it.
Well, the whole thing about that show is about greed. So
yes. And
it makes sense that a lot of the guys would be like, oh.
Well, and it's there. All right, so I missed a part. There was a part that was important in there.
Okay.
So before the last game, they have like all the people who wanted to stay, which was like I think 5 or 6, and then the people who wanted to go home, which was 456. Obviously, the baby because they don't have a chance. He's taking care of it, and this other kid. So before the last game, the Squid Game people come down and they say 456. He wants to see you, and they bring him upstairs to the dude's like office. And he's talking to him, and he gives him this knife, and he goes. They had this big huge dinner for the players, so they're all full and drunk and tired and sleeping. He goes, look, they're all sleeping, they're all not going to wake up. He goes, take this knife, cut all their throats, and save you and the baby. Like he said that to him, like this is what you need to do. And he gives him the knife. He ends up not doing it, but then they do a flashback, and it was kind of the same exact thing minus the baby that the old guy did to him. Like the old Squid Game guy did to the new Squid Game guy, because the Squid Guy game was a Squid Guy dude was a player in the game previously.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like if you do this, I read into it as if you do this, you'll be my predecessor.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then he kind of figured that like
he's not okay
456 is a better dude than he was.
Yeah.
And he was actually like he actually looked sad that like 456 got killed.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good. I mean, it wasn't as fucked up wise as the first one. The first season was
the first one was like it was a lot of shock content.
Yes.
So, which was there's nothing wrong with it because they weren't gruesome deaths. It was just like, oh, they died.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's not like when the fucking doll with the head, the
yeah.
Stop. That stopped.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, red light, green light. They'd shot him, and it would just be like, "Oh, they shoot you." It's not like, "Oh, they shot him and his head exploded." Rah. You know, it wasn't like RoboCop bullets.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it was. I mean, it was an alright ending. I wish it would have been a little bit different, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like ever since like Game of Thrones came out. Like newer shows are like, oh, we can kill a hero in the show, so they're like doing it now, but they like wait till later on, and they're just like, all right, we milked it for what it's worth. If it keeps popularity, we'll keep going. If not, we milked it for what it was, and then we'll go do it in America.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just restart it over there with celebrities, like famous people.
Exactly. That way it just builds up more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I just watched. I just watched something else not too long ago. Outer Banks. Have you ever watched that?
That's not the one with Josh Brolin, is it?
No, it's on Netflix. It's a show. It's about these kids in Outer Banks, North Carolina, who go on like treasure hunts.
Okay, no, I haven't seen it.
It's like it's a good show, but man, it pisses me off so much because like in real life, like this bad situation is happening, you wouldn't stand there and talk about it.
Mm,
You'd be like, "We need to get the fuck out of here,"
yeah.
and everybody else is like, "Okay, but we gotta blah, 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 blah." But there's a dude with a gun coming at, like, no, get the fuck out.
See, that's the thing, and I know it's because stories are supposed to be written that way, but sometimes, like, I feel like I have a high probability, and you too, like, at surviving a scary movie.
Yeah,
Because I'm a logical thinker. I'm like, oh shit, people are getting killed, and I wasn't the first one. I'm fucking bolting, dude.
exactly.
Like, oh, let's arm ourselves and fuck.
Oh,
No,
like, what's
fuck that?
What's that commercial where they do like the Leatherface like spoof where there's a running car. No, let's run into that garage full of chainsaws.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
And it's like there's a one person, they're like, "What are you doing? There's a car right there."
Right.
And they're like, "No, let's run over here."
Well, see,
And even Leatherface is standing there like, "Huh?" He's like,
Scooby Doo.
he's just like, "Huh?"
But see, here's the thing. There's that one chance that you do the logical thing and something stupid happens. Like, let's say, take for example, you just said with the car and the chainsaw garage. You run to the car, and it's like rigged to detonate.
Yeah, I guess.
But what are the chances? I don't think Leatherface knows how to work a landmine.
You never know.
Exactly. But, you know what I'm saying, though? I mean, because it has happened in movies where the logical guy is like, we're fucking doing this. And in like 1% of movies, that dude is like the one that makes it or comes back and saves everybody and he dies, but he did because he did the logical thing. Or he does it and it's like, oh shit, it was a setup.
Yeah.
But real life, I'd be like, nah, I'm fucking bolting.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I will find my inner strength.
Well, first, like, if I ever was in a situation, like, how a lot of these are all like, oh, he went on this vacation, did this. Like, first of all, I'd be doing my research on where I'm
Hey,
going.
let's go camping in Crystal Lake.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh, yeah, this sounds great.
I heard stories about the zombie that's 7 feet tall and hacks people up with a machete 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Yeah. Oh, it ain't going to happen now.
Yeah.
It can't be alive now. It's
Hey,
okay.
I know this girl named Lori in this fictitious town in Illinois. Let's go visit her for Halloween. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
How about Elm Street?
There's a nightmare there.
Yeah, there's a Airbnb there. Let's go.
It says
What's there to see in Springfield?
a lot of deep sleep.
Yeah. Fuck that. And Chucky's just like, I don't know. Chucky's territory is...
First of all, I would never buy that doll for my kid. I'd be like, this thing's fucking ugly.
Well, that's like the first movie. After that, Chucky just kind of stuck around. He's like, Andy, ade dooey da bella. I was like, shit, dude. You didn't wake up? That motherfucker was loud. It's like, he's a doll, dude. Punt him away. Oh, he stabbed me in the leg. Yes, but you still had momentum. Punt him and then crawl your ass away.
I loved in those movies when he would like get his ass whooped.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
somebody would kick him in the face and he'd go flying. He's
When
like,
he'd
oh,
come in, he's
fuck.
like, oh!
Yeah. Damn it! I'll get you.
It's like, why am I so small? That dude was like Chaozu from Dragon Ball. He's like fucking harmless.
Oh, I know.
There was some kills that I was like, all right, I get it. Like when he, like, I think it was like the second one where he sneaks up behind a dude and like paper bags him. And then I remember I saw four brothers and they're like, why don't you just go for the bag, dude? Just like cut yourself an arrow hole, dumbass.
Yeah.
But then he started stabbing him through the seat. I was like, oh, okay, can't get out of that.
No.
Oh wait, I can unbuckle my seat. And get the fuck out of there.
Oh, dude. So here, on your PS5,
Yes.
do you have PlayStation Plus?
Yes.
All right. You need to get this game so that you can play with me and the boys.
What's this game?
Phasmophobia.
Okay.
It's a ghost hunting game. Ooh. And you have to go in and it's like first person and dude, it's really cool.
I'm not big on first person games.
But it's fun because you have to try to hunt the ghost and find out what the ghost is. It's like Ghost Adventures.
Is it like goofy or is it?
No, it's like it'll freak you out. because we play it at night. We turn off all the lights in the house, and me and Emmett are up in the attic, and Braxton's down in his room. And dude, like you're walking.
I forgot you bought them both PS5s.
Yeah. So we're walking, and then you hear like, like all these crazy things going on.
Yeah.
And then you'll see your breath because the temperature lowers, and you see like scratches coming up on the wall. And
I can
stuff.
just imagine you and the boys like, all right, we're gonna play this game, but first let me put the circle of salt around us.
Dude, we played it. We played it one night at like 10 o'clock at night, and we turned the volumes up on both TVs, and it was creepy because you hear every little thing.
Yeah.
And they actually have it they used to have it for VR.
Okay.
Which would be cool.
I have the VR for the PS4. I haven't used it in years, brother.
Yeah,
I don't recommend getting it.
We have the
for real,
PS4 VR too, but we also have an Oculus.
I have an Oculus too.
Dude.
Don't use that shit.
No, dude. What were we playing? I forgot what I was playing, and it was so fun. It was it was a sports game. Where it was like you had to play like it was like an obstacle course, but everything was like a different sport. And so you started with one you had to throw baseballs, then you had to run over and then get a bat and hit the bat, and then you had to do like a different one. I think it was football and then basketball. And dude, there was some where it's like I didn't turn off the motion sickness thing. I kept it on, or like the motion thing. So I'm like, I had to have Braxton stand behind me. I'm like, dude, make sure I don't run into the wall because I feel like the wall is right here. He's like, you're standing right next to it. He pushed me over, and I'm like, dude, this is so cool.
So, since you're talking about the Oculus, before I bought it, let me put this out there before. This is not the reason I bought it. But I was talking to this guy I used to work with, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm thinking about buying the Oculus and all that bullshit. He's like, bro, my buddy's got it. And I was like, oh, yeah? Does he like it? He's like, dude, let me just tell you this. He says, you can watch porn on it. He's like, it's a whole new game. I was like, what? I was like, are you for real? He's like, yep. I was like, check. But I haven't used it in forever, dude. Honestly. It like, some of the games are, it's kind of like, it's not that I don't like the games on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bought Resident Evil 4, like the old one for the VR on it, and it was cool. But I was like, I beat this game like 257 times already.
I liked Beat Saber.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah. I did the boxing ones.
And then I liked watching the VR YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That was cool where you do like the deep sea diving and all
I'll
the other
you,
stuff. I thought that was pretty neat.
The one game that I played that I really liked on VR, but after a while it's like it's immersive to a point, was Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
On the PS4 on the VR, because you don't have to turn the toggle to turn. You just turn your head and see. So it's fucking trippy. So there's certain things I'm just like, pretty dude. I bought a PS2 to play old play. I'm like, I'd rather stick to what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Like, they're getting too advanced.
We do have the Iron Man VR game.
How was that?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where you get to be Iron Man.
You know what I bought? I bought the Batman Arkham Batcave game.
Okay.
When it came out. It's still sealed, dude. I never fucking even opened it. I was like, oh, that's still there. Yeah. First person is not my thing, really.
I like some. It depends on what it is, but Phasmophobia is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like you actually do get kind of freaked out, even though you know it's a game. But like you have like just like crazy stuff happen.
So one time my nieces and my godson were down here, and they were all like, oh, let's do the VR. I'm like, all right. So I put it on for them, and they did the shark dive, and they were fucking tweaking, dude. Like, whoever was in the VR headset, because the rest of us could see it on the screen. So it gets to the point where you get the shark attack. One of my nieces was fucking tweaking. She's like, no, it's getting me. I was like, you can hear us, right? I'm like, we're in a living room. Nothing's getting you, dude. But I thought it was funny, though.
Well, it's like the ones where it's like, all right, I gotta jump, and they actually jump.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you don't really need to do that.
Right. Exactly. No, I'm a over-the-shoulder third person. I like those.
Yeah, me too, but it's just it's just fun.
Yeah.
I think that game, like Phasmophobia, wouldn't be as fun third person.
Probably not.
Because
I mean,
it restricts you from seeing what's going on
mm-hmm.
to make it more like, oh my god, it's behind you. Where? Like, so you kind of, if you're walking third person, you have the whole view of everything.
See, that's what I liked when they did in Resident Evil 8. They incorporated which mode you want to play it in. Because originally you could only play it in first person mode.
Okay.
Which, I'm a huge fan of the series, so I've played all those games. And 7 was in first person exclusively, which was like a weird change. I mean, other than like the rail game, which was like the Dark Side Chronicles, the Umbrella Chronicles, and that. But those you had to have like the little gun. It was kind of like Haunted House when you go to the arcade. This was like the game, but you're first person, right? 8 came out, same deal. And then after a while, they incorporated a patch where you could play in third person. You could play it just the same, but it does take a little bit out of it because the game was designed to be first person. Now what they're doing with 9 that's coming out next year, which I'm fucking psyched for, they did the same thing. You could play either or, and they said there's certain parts in the game that are designed for it to be in first person, and other parts that are going to be a little more action based to be in third person.
Okay.
But you could do either or. So I was like, excuse me. I thought that was an awesome detail that you're like, we're going to give you what you want.
Yeah.
Like, it's up to you. Like, fuck your life up. we're giving you the tools. So I'm very excited for that. I even told Talia, I was like, oh, February 26th can't come fast enough. She's like, why? I was like, Resident Evil 9's coming out. She's like, oh, that's that one of those games you like? I was like, damn it, woman.
Is that one of those video game things?
Is that one of those Nintendo games? I was like, you've officially become an older woman, calling every console Nintendo.
Put that on the Sega.
Yeah. Have you noticed every mom's like, are you still playing the Nintendo? They never call it a PlayStation or an Xbox, Dreamcast, Sega. But it's always
Nintendo.
Even if it's a Game Boy, are you still playing your Nintendo? I feel like Will Ferrell from Wedding Crashers would freak out. Ma! It's not a Nintendo! But yeah. I think, because they're probably going to do like the next gen consoles coming up in the next couple of years, I think I might just invest in a PC if I do decide to get the next gen.
Okay.
Because those you could just upgrade as you wish.
Yeah.
And the one thing I've always kind of like had a liking for or wanting was Steam. Because you could do the mods and all that shit.
Yeah. I had Steam years ago.
Before it was cool?
Yeah. Like when it first came out, because there was this awesome game that I played. It was was it an RPG? And it was like Civil War, and you had to like go into towns and take it over and then build it up and build up your garrison and everything. It was pretty fun.
Cool.
I played that game for like 4 months because that's how long it freaking took to take over the United States from Great Britain.
Jesus, dude. That's like my brother likes to play like train games where you evolve, like kind of like Civilization.
Yeah.
You know? He's like, oh yeah, he's like, I got all this money, and like he gets newspaper articles like every 5 minutes because the days go by so quick. He's like, oh, this happened, and he's like building his railroad system and all this other stuff. I was like, well, if that's what you like. He's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for this other game, but I can't find it for PC. He's like, it's an old game. I'm like, you should go to Disc Replay or look for it on eBay or Amazon.
Yeah.
Like I got what's it called? Resident Evil Outbreak. I finally found it.
Okay.
On Amazon, this dude was selling it, and it was like almost $30. And he's like, it's used. The disc's a little scratched, but it still works. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, you're selling it for this much. Everybody else is selling it for $80. I'd rather risk $30 and have you check it out, see if it works.
Yeah.
Which I haven't played yet. I've been trying to get all the trophies on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm on a run right now where I'm like, I want to go back to all my games that I didn't completely finish and go for that platinum trophy. Like I just did The Last of Us 2. I went back and had to get all the fucking notebooks. Oh.
Yeah, we stopped watching that.
The show?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about the game.
I know, I'm just saying. We stopped watching it.
You never played the game, right?
No.
The game pisses you off at a certain point. And the game got heavily criticized for the character Abby. Did you see Abby?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you get to play as her in the game, which is supposed to be the third season, is her scenario of things. Because it's 3 days in Seattle. The first day, or they show the 3 days from Ellie's perspective and the 3 days from Abby's perspective, right?
Okay.
So in the game got criticized because everybody like, oh, I gotta have to play as this bitch. I'm just gonna jump off a cliff. Fuck her. It's like, well, you gotta beat the game, dude. But
I'll show them.
yeah, the game was so criticized when it came out, and everybody was like, fuck this, blah blah blah, fuck Abby, right? And now when the show came out, Bella Ramsey got so criticized that they're like, the game is actually good compared to this fucking garbage. I was like, wow. Man, you guys flipped on a dime, dude.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Which I never had an issue with the game. I did hate that they, like, there's things that I would have changed. Like, I wouldn't have killed Joel. Joel's the fucking main guy, dude.
Exactly.
I would have crippled him, but like, hey, he's still around. Hey, let's go get those bastards that crippled Joel. You don't kill the guy that's her father figure, dude. That they went Game of Thrones very hard. Or if you're gonna kill him, do it at the end of the game. Like, oh, he did it to save her.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. There was a lot of low hanging fruit for them, and they just like passed right by it.
Yep.
It was a little bit disappointing.
Well, that happens in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, you have this perfect moment, and you go and fuck it up.
Yeah. Pretty much. Other than that, I started reading the Solo Leveling novel now. I'm very deep into that show. It's so good. I'd tell you to watch it, but you probably won't. It's on Crunchyroll.
It's on what?
Crunchyroll?
What's that?
Like it's like an app like Netflix.
Okay.
But it's like all anime.
Oh.
So there's like from trash anime to like Dragon Ball. Like pretty much all anime you can imagine is on there. And my partner Orville at work got me into the books or the show. She's like, "Oh, dude, watch it. It's pretty cool." And he let me watch like a couple episodes, and I got hooked. So I was like, "Dude, you gotta let me watch the whole thing." So we watched the whole first and second season, and I was like, "Well, is there more?" He's like, "Oh yeah, there's a manga." So I was like, "Oh, let's look into that because I want to see what happens." So right now the manga is still going. I think it's on volume 12. 13 comes out in August. And then the novel's like already over. It's 8 volumes.
Okay.
And right now I just started volume 3, which basically I'm just going through the story again, but now from like the novel version, which is weird because there's changes between the show and the manga. And there's differences between the manga and the novel, which is kind of it's little subtle things, but I'm like, oh, this didn't happen there, and it gives you like a different perspective because, like, you know, in the show they could be like, oh, he did this move, and it's like in the manga they're like they put a bubble like, oh, he was thinking this, or they could do the voiceover in the anime, I guess, but in the novel they're like, oh, he was thinking all of this because his shoe was untied. Like, oh shit, that's depth. Oh, he was worried because he might trip on a lace. I don't know. Shit like that, though, you know. So that's what I'm doing when I have free time. That and the Final Fantasy VII thing, which I only have an hour a day. You seem concentrated over there. What's going on? Talk to me, Goose.
Oh, nothing. I was just looking something up.
What are you looking up?
Well, since we started talking about VR and all these other kind of things, I looked up Florida shark diving.
On VR?
No, because I actually want to do it.
Again,
Oh, I will
with that.
always want to do it until I get to do it.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know, man.
It's in a cage.
I understand that. I just see you're the perfect example of Illinois man attacked in Florida by shark. The cage was not locked properly.
I would make sure it was locked.
Me,
properly.
who's like Illinois man, safely in his home in Illinois, had a heart attack. You know, I was like, at least I was at home, dude. I wasn't putting myself in danger.
I'm not, but dude, you know, you only
like I get it. You only live once. You want to do things you want to do. I can respect that.
And how cool would it be to say that you touched a shark?
Honestly, I would not be very impressed, to tell you the truth. I would be like, that's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You get to kiss a shark.
Yeah, not for me, dude. I have no reason to. Is it going to turn into like $1 million? Oh, then I'll do it.
No, but it's like $1 million experience.
No, it's not. You could pay like probably $200-$300 to do it.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about the experience to be able to do it. It's like $1 million experience because you don't just be like, oh, what are you doing today? I'm going shark diving. It's Tuesday. Just jumping in.
Can you imagine the dude that fucking does that job? He's like, I gotta go throw these fucking crazies with the sharks again.
I know. And that's awesome.
That dude's probably like bored. He's like, I guess I'll get the scuba
It's like
gear
Rob
ready.
Schneider from The Wrong Missy.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to chum the water. This isn't chum. This was supposed to be dinner. It was soup.
That shit was funny. Oh man, you know what movie I saw again? This is actually not too long ago. The Do-Over, the David Spade one with Sandler. That one's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like, oh, this is gonna be stupid, but it has the comedy, obviously, because it's these two idiots, and I mean that in the most respectful way because they're funny guys, they're comedians. But it has that like it's not romantic. What would you call it? It has that like sentimental, because you find out that Adam Sandler is looking for the cancer cure.
Yeah.
Because the doctors that had it got killed or whatever. And then you find out fucking Nick Schwartz is just an insurance agent. And they're like, oh, just go in the hospital. They'll take care of it. And they peel off, and you see his arms like sticking out of his arm, his bone. Yeah, that was a decent one.
Yeah, I agree.
I gotta say, I'm not too excited as I originally was for Happy Gilmore 2.
No? Why not?
I feel like they're gonna try to do so much fan service that they're gonna fuck it up.
Okay.
They're gonna try to be like, oh, people like this, people. It's gonna be like Dumb and Dumber 2, the Jim Carrey one, not the Hayden Christensen one.
Yeah.
You just waited too long, dude. You know. I like that they brought a bunch of the old cast back, though.
Yeah.
Except for Carl Weathers.
Well, you know, and I do like how it's not like, I don't know, at least the little bit I saw, it's like he's done with it, and it's, you know, it's not like, oh, we're gonna try to pick it right back up.
Right.
Like in some of the ones that they've done, where it's like, oh, just get right back to where we started. You just look at, you're doing the same exact shit from 20 years ago.
Yeah. See, like the perfect movie that worked on was Grown Ups. Because those were goofy, but it's like, let's just, it's just like, we live in a small town and all our friends live here. And
Yeah.
just record the crazy shit we do. So in that aspect, like, I love the fact that all these guys just like ride Adam Sandler's tailcoats.
Hey, dude.
But at the same time, like some of those guys are really funny. Like I like David Spader. I like Rob Schneider. Not a big fan of Kevin James. Chris Rock, I love Chris Rock. He's probably the only one doesn't ride Sandler's coattails.
Yeah, no, not at all.
He's like his own man because he was from that. I guess they were all from that generation of SNL, but he was like on his own. Like he's got his own movies. He's done all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
And his stand-ups are killer, dude. But those other guys is like, you know, I gotcha. He is kind of have to ride the wave. Get on the bus with Sandler.
Hey, man, do what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
He bought them all, was it Maseratis or Lamborghinis?
I think so.
And then they call Chris Rock. He's like, man, I got a Toyota Corolla.
Like, fuck you. You got money. Did you listen to when he went on Joe Rogan?
Who?
Sandler?
No, I don't think so.
It's a while back. I think it's from last year. But they talk about the Will Smith thing. And I gotta say, dude, I have a lot of respect for Adam Sandler because he did not talk Will Smith down.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, oh, it's just, he's like, it's a bad situation. Like, he didn't put himself in a bad spot. He was kind of like pleading the fifth, but still talking.
Yeah.
Kind of going around it. But he never talked shit about Will Smith or anything, where everybody else was like, man, fuck that guy.
Well, I do
like, even Joe Rogan at that time was like, man, these fucking celebrities, fuck them.
You know what? The one thing I liked about, was it Chris Rock's special? Where he's like,
Charlemagne called this.
Yeah, but he's like, man, this one was calling him a bitch. This one was, and I'm the only one who he can beat.
And who does he smack?
Me.
That was pretty funny. But the whole, the special was decent, but everybody was just waiting for that part.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Want to split this one? Before we crack the other ones?
Sure.
Do a little half-see. Because I enjoy it, but, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Have a little bit more of this German-style ale. Give me a lot of head here. Ooh.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, to each his own. Dude, you gotta watch Tires, though. You'll enjoy it, dude. Trust me when I tell you. It's very laid back.
I know. I tried. I don't know.
Remember what you said about Game of Thrones?
But I couldn't get through that intro
You
in Game of
skip
Thrones.
the intros. They have the skip intros.
But not in the first, 2 episodes, you couldn't.
Well, that's because I don't think... Did the first episode have an intro?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah. I thought it just started.
Oh, no. Maybe it was... maybe I think the first one did just start.
Because it's like, all the gates open.
But then the second one is... How to go through a whole tour of all of,
Westeros.
Middle Earth.
Westeros.
Middle Earth West.
Middle Earth West. Yeah, these dudes were on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's like, this is what happens when you cross the sea.
You see
go over
fucking
there.
Frodo's like, is that a Dothraki?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, why are they wearing those black hoods? It's like, oh, it's very sunny out.
Yeah.
No, man, that's funny. But yeah,
I don't know. I'll try to give it another shot, man.
dude, it's funny because Andrew Schultz shows up in it in a few episodes because he's like this. Like, these dudes have the tire shop, right?
Yeah, I know. I've seen the show.
They basically run a Jiffy Lube, right? And then Andrew Schultz shows up and he has like a dealership, but he sells like beat up pieces of shit. But they always they have the typical car salesman mentality where they fuck you over.
Yeah.
In one episode, Shane gets a gun and he has these hallucinations. He's like, oh man, if anybody's in here, because Kayla, the receptionist, he's like, her boyfriends are going to get all riled up, come in here and try to rob us and kill us because she probably started some shit. He's like, I'm going to have my gun and I'm going to defend us. And Andrew Schell's like, dude, they're going to kill you by the time you pull that thing out of your bra. I started fucking dying, dude. I was like, holy shit, dude. It was like quick off. I was like, damn, dude. When fucking Ron White shows up in it, it's pretty funny, dude. Vince Vaughn shows up in the second season.
Really?
Mm-hmm. For one episode. But he's there. He's Vince Vaughn talking shit. Not to Shane Gillison. He's with them. But it's a pretty cool show, man. I enjoyed it. I hope they do a season 3. Kind of wrap it up nice and tight.
Yeah.
They got Thomas Hayden Church in it too. Fucking Sandman's in it. He's Shane's dad. And he's fucking hilarious, dude. I did not know that dude could do comedy. He does comedy, dude. And it's fucking good. Yeah, I think give it another shot, dude. You'll like it better than fucking The Last of Us.
I hope so.
Yeah, because even I didn't like The Last of Us. The first season, palatable. Second season,
Yeah.
the best thing was the actress that played Abby and Dina. And Abby doesn't show up like after the second episode. She fucking bolted. Yeah. And they killed off woke Pedro.
Very woke.
Yes, he's very woke now.
Like, dude, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually getting a little outrageous. Like, bro.
It's fame, man. It'll do that to you.
I guess, but it's just like, shut up, Birdie. Birdie, you know, it's just like, ugh.
That's the thing I don't understand about like celebrities are like, oh, let me push this agenda. It's like, no, shut up and just do movies or shows or whatever it is you do.
I mean, I understand you have your own beliefs and this, that, and the other, but it's just like
they're yours.
they're yours. They're not mine too.
Don't push them on people. Just like I don't push my beliefs on people. Like I can share an opinion that you might not agree with, and you'll be like, well, that's your opinion, and we can still be friends and have beer, you know, hang out. Exactly. We don't have to be like, fuck this, we're done, pot over, flip the table over. It's like, come over here and help me flip this table over.
Well, I wouldn't do that. So.
I know, I'm just, you know, using hyperbole. But you know what I mean, right? Like,
yeah.
These people create, like, I don't know, pretty much turmoil. Just cray.
Yeah, just let people believe whatever they want to believe in, and you don't need to try to push your shit down other people's throats.
Yeah. That's
all you need to do. It's pretty simple. Just let people be who they want to be and believe in what they want to believe in.
That's why for a while I was I'm like, since we're talking about beliefs and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's have you ever heard of the term deist?
A deist?
Yes.
No.
So, a deist is someone who believes in the existence of a creator, God, but reacts in the idea of divine intervention or revelation, and typically does not believe in organized religion.
Okay.
That's where I fall. Why? Because religion was created by man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why you have all these different religions around the world. And it goes back centuries to like, oh, before we believed in Greek gods, and before that Egyptian gods, and so on and so forth, right? Mm-hmm. Nordic gods. And I'm just like, oh, they're not all just one? Or three? Mm-hmm. Some of them are three, some of them is one, some of them has five, some of them has a pantheon. So it's just like, all right, I'm not opposed to the idea of a creator. But to follow one logic where it's like, I got this from Dogma, where they're like, to live your life by the idea of do this or I'll spank you, basically like do this and go to heaven or don't and go to hell, it's kind of fucked up if you think about it. If God is supposed to be all forgiving, right? So I was like, very true, you know? So I was just like, I was brought up Catholic. I still go to Catholic church every now and then, or mass. But I'm not like, I just don't buy into all the like filler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've always said this. If you need some sort of religion or belief that like tells you that you need to be a good person, otherwise you go to hell, that means that you would be a piece of shit if you didn't have that fear of what's going to happen to you when you die.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm just like, I try to be a good person regardless. You know, I could be an asshole, but that just depends on how you treated me. Because if you were an asshole to me at some point and we butted heads and we went our separate ways, when I see you, don't expect me to be like, hey, man, what's up? Yeah. You know? But you'll see the part of me that you want to see or that you created in your mind, basically. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's getting across. So, but over, like as a like in a neutral stance, I'm just like, I try to be a good dude. I try to get along with everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's good. You should.
Yeah. And that's why I was a deist. or in. I don't know.
Are you
I
sure?
don't like to catalog
Are you
myself.
sure? You kind of feel like you're a little bit confused.
I don't like to put myself in a box.
I get you.
You know, because like you're Christian, right?
Yes, I was raised Catholic,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I will say I'm a Christian.
And do you follow all the Christian beliefs and all the stuff that?
No.
Then why not? 'Cause some of them are.
Well, one, because it's just, I mean, right, I'm not a practicing Christian.
Okay. Yeah.
So that makes it a difference between somebody who's a practicing Christian. To where, like, you can believe in the beliefs of Christianity and not be a practicing Christian.
Right.
You know, and that's where I'm at. To where there's things I believe in. I mean, there's things that are just not practical in today's society that it just is what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know. Do I believe that there's a God? Do I believe that there's a higher power? Do I believe that there's something more than just what we are and what is here? Yes, I do.
Well, see, and here's the thing. This is going to sound really stupid, but this is how I explained it to Talia one time. Because she was like, why are you so into, like, the Marvel stuff and all this other stuff? And I was like, well, I'm not into all of Marvel. There's certain characters, and I'm like, and that's because I look up to them. Because they have a certain ethical quality to them. I'm like, and growing up, they brought that out in me to be the person that I am today. She was asking me, she's like, how'd you become so, like, nice and you always want to, like, I'm not like a charity guy, but she's like, you're always helping people. Like, if I see somebody stranded on the side of the road, not right now, but like at some point in time, I would stop and be like, hey, do you need help? Do you need to jump? You know?
Yeah.
All right, I'll jump you. All right, let's get this car started. Or, you know, something like that. Like, if you see a girl changing a tire by herself, I'd be like, hey, do you need help?
But see, now that's the problem, because you can't assume that that's a girl
who
needs help.
Now you can't. Before, it was like,
you know, now she'd be like, what? Or they will be like, what?
Are you saying I can't change a tire by myself? And then she knocks me out.
Yeah, you think I'm a woman?
Are you calling me a bitch?
Yeah.
But before, it was chivalrous.
Now it's just like you don't fucking help anybody because you don't know.
Right.
Or you're going to get sued if you tried to.
He touched my jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was like, oh, that's chivalrous.
Hey, they touched my Jack Mehoff.
Yeah. But I told her, I was like, and you would see, like, Captain America. He would have done that. Like, oh, he's somebody in help that needs help. Even that, if they're like, oh, no, I don't need help, you stopped and asked.
Yeah.
You know? Shit like that. Spider-Man, despite all his shit, he never went evil. All those sorts of things. Like, Batman, he has a no-kill rule. I'm like, that's like one of the 10th commandments, dude. And she was like, okay, I see why you're into all this shit. And I was like, yeah. Because all that shit formed the man that I am today. Part with our education system, which was cooler back then. Kind of. And, you know, my upbringing here at home. But that instilled certain beliefs. And she was like, okay, I can see why you think the way you do, kind of.
Yeah.
It was just like a broad way of, not really broad, but like a way of explaining it to her. You know?
I get it.
Like, you were like, I grew up watching the Joker. Fuck everybody. Let's burn money. Yeah, anarchy.
No.
Why not, dude?
Because it's no. I was in a punk band, and all the music I like are the exact opposite beliefs of everything I have.
I was in a punk band too at one point, and then in a rock band.
But like punk music and some of the songs that like I'll listen to now, I really listen to them.
Big original songs and shit. Yeah.
And I listen to the lyrics, and I'm like, man, I like this song, but I do not believe in what they're saying.
So I'm gonna come back to what you just said, but before I get there, I was trying to remember the band that I used to play with in Plainfield. It was like I really didn't have a choice, but they were just like, this is the kind of music we're playing. It was like punk rock, and they were very anti-flaggy.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like all anti-establishment, anti-government kind of shit. So I wrote a couple songs. So some of them were okay. You know, it was a collaboration. It wasn't just me writing, but I was like, this is what I really like. And I wrote that one, I remember that. But you go back and listen to them, I was like, oh shit, what the fuck were we thinking? And now, well, you know, what the fuck were we thinking? But it's like, to a point, yeah, because brain rot and brainwashing. But what I was going to say, when you listen to music,
Mm-hmm.
what are you thinking when you're listening to music?
I listen to the music,
Right.
not so much the lyrics. I listen to the music.
So you're looking for the tones, the
Yeah, the
bass
beat
line,
and everything else, like,
solos, guitar, drums, all that shit. But the lyrics are like the last thing on your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Just had that question because sometimes I'm like, you know, some songs, they're good musically, but the lyrics are very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have songs like that you like?
I don't know. I mean, I know there are ones, but I mean, like, I don't really go into, like, if I hear a song and I don't like the way that the music is going, like, I won't listen to it. I'll just turn it off. Even if the lyrics, like, oh my god, these are the greatest lyrics ever written.
For example?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
if it's a good, like, the
melody.
yeah, and I'm just like, if I don't like the music behind the words, I just won't listen to it.
But then there's music where the beat's pretty catchy and the lyrics are garbage.
Well, yeah.
You have the other end of the spectrum on that too.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to Nutshell yesterday on the drive home. You know Nutshell, right? Alice in Chains?
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, dude, that is like a fucking heartbreaking song. If you actually listen to the lyrics, the melody is fucking killer, even though it's like a ballad. But I was just like, man, dude, that dude was crying out for help. And then after that one, I was thinking about Giving Up by Linkin Park, and I was like, damn, dude. So then I started thinking more about, like, what songs do I really like? And then I started thinking about the lyrics, too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the song by Queen? Want to Break Free?
Yeah.
Is that the name of it?
I think it is I Want to Break Free.
And I was like, damn, dude, that dude was telling everybody he's not coming out of the closet, you know? And, like, but it was very taboo in the 80s to be, like, a gay dude. It was kind of, like, coming, but they were like, yeah, we do, like, the motorcycle thing. And
Yeah.
the Judas Priest look in gay bars. We're not out in the streets with rainbow flags and adopting kids and bringing them into the stigma. But yeah, I went back and listened to like a lot of songs and I was just like, man, this fucking killer jam, good music, good lyrics. There's a lot out there, dude.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But I don't like a song where I have to go and look for what they're trying to say. That kind of throws a kink in the gears for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, what are you trying to say here? Except for like Wonderwall, because that's like an interesting one. Because he was like, oh, I was really, really high when I wrote that.
It's like, I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah, what was it about? I don't know. I was high.
He's like, I don't know. I was just sitting on a wall and it came to me.
Yeah, I was wondering about the wall.
Yeah. It was a wonder about a wonder wall, and I was wondering what the wonder wall was.
Or like Champagne Supernova.
Well, he brought it up. I was just listening to an interview. They were asking him about Run Faster Than a Cannonball. They're like, oh, what drug was that? And he goes, no, it was about a cartoon that he watched and about this. It was like a marionette show.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it was this guy would come walking out to go to the train, But then I would see him walking down a hallway, and he goes, I wonder if he could walk faster than the train, which he thought was Cannonball. But then Cannonball was a name of a train in another show. So he's just like, I confused two childhood shows together to make the song. And he goes, and all these people are thinking it's about drugs. He goes, I don't know how they got that. It's about a dude walking through a hallway with a train coming to run him over.
Like, you know the song She's Electric?
Mm-hmm.
That's about his teacher. I was like, oh. And I'm like, there's a lot of dudes that wrote songs about teachers. Like, Hot for Teacher, for example.
Exactly.
Dude, and then the Ozzy Osbourne retirement shows. I still want to watch that. The only clip I've seen was I've seen Pantera, the Pantera one, because they did Cowboys from Hell. Saw the Jack Black one, where he did Mr. Crowley. The Steven Tyler one. And that one was funny, because it was Steven Tyler and, like, none of Aerosmith. It was just Steven Tyler. And they're like, they showed the clip, and they're like, and Joe Perry sitting at home. Like, what the fuck? What did they call me? It's like, you were kind of like in the back always, dude.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, who's the guitarist from Bon Jovi?
Oh, Richie Sambora.
Yeah. Those dudes always try to, like, outshine the singer. It's like, dude, you're not Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
That's true.
Slow your roll, cut your paycheck, and play your guitar. Chill out. You're not John Bon Jovi. The band's not named Sambora. It's Bon Jovi. Which is a funny SNL skit. Have you seen that one?
No.
When they call, they're like, "Why are we naming it Bon Jovi?" He's like, "I don't know. It just sounds cool." Van Halen, same shit.
Yeah, but he wasn't the front man.
Right. Like, there's very few guys that can outshine the fucking front man.
Yeah.
That's Angus Young, Eddie Van Halen. Noel did it, and you saw how that turned out.
Oh, did you watch the concert?
No, not yet.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I do want to watch it. But, yeah, man. Music.
Yeah, they rip on Ticketmaster.
Good. Ticketmaster's...
Because of how much tickets were. And they're like, yeah. And they were like, it wasn't us.
You know who started that fucking revolution, right? Back in the day? Pearl Jam.
Hmm.
Yep. Pearl Jam was like, what? How much are tickets? Fuck you. Yeah. Pearl Jam started that. I think there's a thing on here. Let me see. Pearl Jam versus Ticketmaster. Pearl Jam and Ticketmaster engaged in a high-profile conflict in the 90s, stemming from Pearl Jam's opposition to Ticketmaster service fees and perceived monopoly on concert venues. Pearl Jam aimed to make tickets more affordable by capping prices and minimizing fees, but their efforts were hampered by Ticketmaster's exclusive contract with venues. So, there's that. And this was back in the 90s. Because, yeah, Ticketmaster was like, well, we want the ticket to cost $1,000. So, it's going to be $1,000 to watch CoComelon.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I believe it. Because those dudes don't need money. I mean,
not at all.
I'm sure they don't mind it. But
well, yeah.
I'm like, those dudes, like, what did Noel say when they was like, I got more money than God? Like, I don't think God needs money, dude. So, you probably do.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, I buy that.
Yeah, I was watching this podcast and they had the Black Keys on there. And they were talking about how when they make money off of shows, like they make bare minimum. And it's like the promoters that make money.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you know, like say these tickets are X amount of dollars. And we get a percentage of that for us, but when that money's all put together, we are the ones that have to pay everybody.
Yeah.
The promoters don't pay anybody. We're the ones that are paying everybody.
Well, Bill Burr talks about that, like from back in the day, when he would make deals about putting out like his albums or whatever, his CDs.
Yeah.
And where promoters would try to make deals, and they're like, well, if it's a hit, you know, it's a hit. If not, you know, and they're like, what percentage am I getting? They're like, well, we get 80, you get 20. He's like, okay, And is that 20 like full? They're like, no, you still have to pay for this, this, and that. And they're like, well, what are you guys paying? Oh, nothing. We're just taking 80% and we'll promote your shit. And they're like,
Yeah.
He was like, no, fuck you. Which is the right mindset. He's like, and that's how he was like, I built my shit from the ground up solo. Which is the best thing to do, man, because he like owns like 100% of his brand, you know?
Exactly.
So, and I think Jelly Roll did something like that. And then, I don't know if Taylor Swift was post or pre, but she did that shit where she re-released like her version.
Well,
of,
she had to buy her music back.
Right, from Scooter Braun or whatever. The guy that's like fucking every pop star from the early 2000s over.
Yeah.
So, she bought her music and she's like, I'm re-releasing all my shit, but I'm getting the money now.
Yep.
And now she's like a gajillionaire. Yeah.
Must be nice.
It must
Have a horse face like that. Jesus.
She looks like fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
No, she looks like if you took like what was it, BoJack Horseman or whatever.
Yeah.
Just put it on her face and just give her a guitar. That's what it looks like.
With a blonde wig.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing where they're like they're like she's the reincarnation of that chick from the Devil Church?
Yeah.
And they showed the
she
chick
looks
and I was
just like her.
Yeah, I was like, oh, like a little bit beefier.
Well, yeah, but she had the face.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, is that her mom? And they're like, no, it's not her mom. I was like, oh. I was kind of hoping it was. That would make for something interesting. And then after that, like, I went kind of like a little bit down a rabbit hole, and they're like, all her shows are like, they put like demonic shit in there where they're like go all dark and devilish, and I was like, and the same shit with Lana Del Rey and all this. I was like, man, this shit's rotting my brain.
But then you don't hear anybody
saying
saying
I can't listen to Shake It Off anymore without thinking about horns.
Shake it off. Shake off the good. Put out any demons.
Yes.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the left shoulder, right shoulder, the angel, and the demon.
Yeah.
You're shaking off the angel. Shake it off.
Yeah, maybe.
You know.
Like Dave Chappelle. Shake off the little black. Get the chicken. No, get the fish. How's the chicken prepared? It's fried. Well, do you want some grape drink to go with that? That shit was funny. And then the guy in front was like, he can have my fish if he wants to. And the guy's like, motherfucker! Little devil guy. Oh, man, this kid's fucking funny. I miss Chappelle's show, dude. That show was great.
Yeah, it was.
What was the dude's name? The black white supremacist?
Oh,
Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah.
Clayton Bigsby. I remember that was the opener, dude. I was like,
yes.
Holy shit, this is going to be good.
And it was like the book release or whatever. He's standing up there and they're like,
oh. Yeah, they had that dude, that reporter go interview him. And he's telling everybody, he's like, why have you guys not told him that he's black? They're like, well, you know, he's such an important part to the movement. And then he takes his the Great Wizard hat off at the meeting and everybody sees him and the dude's head blows up. I think that was Neil Brennan that his head blows up. I was like, holy shit. Heifer with cheese, Julio. Oh my god, dude. That shit was fucking great. And Tyrone Biggums. I loved when he was on SNL and they brought all those characters in.
Yeah.
They even had the white newscaster guy. And Clayton Bigsby was like, he's like, don't you see you're black? He's like, this hat, he has like, Make America Great Again. He's like, would say otherwise. And then the white reporter dude's like, it sure is. So stupid, dude. Oh my god, I love that shit. It was fucking hilarious. I feel like they had to like bend some rules for him to do a lot of shit on there.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because they're like, we got a high profile comedian here. We gotta let him kind of, like, other than cussing, he can get away with whatever the fuck he wants.
They had to go through standards and practices to get that approval.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
dude, like when Shane Gillis was on there and they did the Forrest Gump skit. He was like one of the jerks that bullied him, and they do the high school reunion, and the dude's like, "Oh, I'm a millionaire," and blah blah blah. Shane Gillis, and they do the oh, our most successful alum, Forrest Gump. And they have him, because Shane Gillis was the prom king. He has to present him. He's like, huh? He's like, who'd you come here with? Your mom? And he's like, no, mom was in heaven. He's like, oh, shit, sorry about that. Didn't know. He's like, ha, ha. And then he said something about Jenny. He's like, ha, ha, Jenny, hey. He's like, no, Jenny's in heaven with mama. He's like, oh, shit. Shane Gillis is just like, God damn, dude, you're like feeding me material and I can't use it. It was funny, dude. They're like, yeah, our first alum billionaire. He's like, did you say billionaire with a B? Yeah, that was pretty funny, dude. Oh, man. Comedy.
You ready for this second one?
Yeah, dude. Bust it out.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Get these bad boys back here.
All right, these are a little bit colder.
Oh, nice. Reef Knot.
Summer beer,
Yeah.
Reef Knot.
I was going to look for something with a little bit of lime in it, but I couldn't decide. A lot of the ones that I saw were like ciders or citrusy. I was just like, maybe next time.
You know what we got to do? I mean, I know you were, when I was talking about it, like, we got to do the Gator.
Oh.
What, Bush Light and Lemon Lime Gatorade?
It sounds like a...
We need to do that, or what was it? Modelo? No, it's Modelo. It's Modelo and Lemon Lime Gatorade, and then the other one is Bush Light and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, the Gator ones. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not big on Mountain Dew. It's too sweet.
Oh, I get the Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but it's got the...
So this is Summer Beer
fluff.
Reef Knot by Half Acre.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really say much. It's a 4.5% alcohol by volume lager. Half Acre is also out of Chicago. So yeah, let's test this out and see what it tastes like.
It's kind of like the same. It smells...
It's probably going to be very similar, dude.
I think so, yeah. It's an ale, so...
It's a lager.
Sorry, lager.
I just said that.
Yeah. I'm not listening to you. You don't
Smells very similar.
Yeah.
Looks similar. A little bit lighter.
Yeah. Let's try it out. Prost. It's a little bit more flavorful.
Okay.
Way more flavorful.
I like this one a lot better.
Yeah.
It's crisper. And
I want to stick my dick in it.
No, I don't want to stick my dick in it.
I wanted to stick it dick in me.
Don't want that either.
Yeah.
But it just has more. It has way more flavor.
Yes. And that was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
It's still not mind blowing.
no.
But
Compared
from that one to this one,
yeah.
this one is a step above.
This one was a little bit bland compared to that.
Yes.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing. If you're looking for, like, something light to quench your thirst, here you go with that Goldfinger summer beer. This, though, is very flavorful.
Yeah, this
one,
one,
I would say you could accompany food with.
Yeah.
For sure. This is definitely like pizza and wings beer.
Yes.
Oh, so I don't know, man. I'm really enjoying this one. I do like the flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be the shock value of having
something with more flavor on top of that.
One, yeah. So yeah. I think we got to redo this one later at a later time first.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's a light lager. It's very easy to drink, smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it still doesn't have this big wow factor thing, but it still has a pretty good, just tavern style. Sitting at the bar or sitting outside on the patio, and you want to slam a couple beers.
I'm tasting something a little bit sweet in it. Trying to figure out what the fucking ingredients are.
Well, I could just do this.
Yeah, you should.
I was hoping that maybe you'd do one, but it's cool.
Bro, you're the researcher.
I'll just do it myself.
We have our roles, Kyle. I don't know how to read, and you know that.
So this one, All right, so Reef Nut. 4.5%. It is only available in the summertime. Available in a 12-pack or 12-ounce 6-pack draft.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing a bullseye at an easy sunshine lager designed to drop anchor on that forever summer feeling knotted up inside you. The floral lemon and hay aroma,
Yes,
paired with earthy spice from noble hops, are well balanced by lighter toasted honey malt. Flawlessly clear gold under a white foam cap, this squeaky clean, cracker crisp lager coasts on minimal bitterness and on a moderate 4.5% alcohol by volume.
that's what.
So it's that little bit of lemon
and honey.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I can get that.
I got both of them.
Like I get this part right here too, just because of the initial. What was that cracker crisp lager part? So yeah, definitely got the lemon,
got the honey,
and the honey,
and it's got the crisp.
Yeah, which puts it above this one.
So again, we'll do this one again, hopefully before summer's out. But I'm very, very close to considering putting this on the wall for right now.
I would not. It is not wall worthy to
me. It is, because this is very
it's good. I like it, but it is not. It does not stand up to this. It does not stand up to that, nor that, or that. Definitely not that one.
Which one?
The horchata.
Oh, the horchata was for not liking stouts. That was
Yeah. And what I'm basing it on, because of the same category, it does not touch
tavern.
It does not touch tavern beer. I don't think so. It's good, but it is not up to that level.
I think you're very biased.
I will always be biased
towards tavern.
We should.
You gotta call shit what it is.
We should both.
Man,
here's the thing. Here's the
beer.
thing. We should both be biased to them.
I love tavern beer. That is like one of the.
But I just look at it where these are both. It's you know what we'll do then.
I wouldn't say it doesn't hold a candle to it. It's still very good right now.
I just feel like that's on a different level to me. I would prefer that one over this one, even though this one's really good.
I would say this one is deserving of the wall, because it does hold a candle to all the ones that are up there.
I don't think so.
I
don't think it compares to.
Okay, so I propose we try it again at a later time without the shock value, because I might be hallucinating shit right now.
Well, let's do that then. Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's same,
because this is very mid.
Yes.
This was very mid
compared. Yes.
And then this comes in and it's like, oh hey man, let me flop that thing out from my shorts here and just show you.
Let me check some heroin in here. You're like, whoa.
So I feel like
I'm smelling colors.
We're kind of. I don't want to say over exaggerating, but we have a false. Because they're two of the same kind of beers. They're both lagers. It's not like we did a lager and then something else.
Yeah.
You know, so now we have one that was kind of good to one that's like better.
Yeah.
But we're over accentuating it because it's that much more better than that one.
Once the shock value wears off, we'll try it again and see if it holds up. It's going on the fucking wall.
Like, I like it, but I would still prefer tavern beer.
I'm more of a mood guy, because sometimes you want. No,
I'm talking about over that. If you put
in general, yes.
If you put that one and that one in front of me and said you need to pick one, I'd be like, that one.
I agree, but in my case, it's a mood thing. Sometimes you want a little bit of flavor. Tavern has a very straightforward, generic tavern beer taste.
Oh yeah, I know.
Which is the standard. You're like, this is what I want a beer. You go to that. You skip Michelob, you skip Bud Light, you skip all the other, and you go to that. But, for example, me, I have certain tastes. Like, I love Guinness. I could drink Guinness year round. You can't.
Yeah, I was actually talking about that with somebody down in Peoria when I was working.
Are you talking about me drinking Guinness year round?
No, because we were talking about beer, and we were talking about different beers. And my buddy, the kid that I worked with, was like, "Oh, well, what do you like?" "Oh, I'm like, I like this." I'm like, that. I'm like, dude, it's so hot right now. Like, I'm like, it's so hot. I just need like the lowest alcohol by volume, whatever it is, that's light and just whatever. Like, that's all I need.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, well, what else do you like to drink?" I'm like, "I like Guinness when it's cold outside, and this, that, and the other." And I'm like, "But my buddy, could be like 105 degrees outside, sitting by the pool, wanting to drink a Guinness." And he's like, "Oh, dude, that's just making my stomach hurt right now." I'm like, "Yeah, dude.
Guinness is fucking life."
See, like right now, like I don't know. I'm a big fan of blood orange.
Blood orange is very
blood
good.
orange and beer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know we're kind of stepping away, but it has lemon in it.
Yeah.
But I feel like just that blood orange and beer combination.
Yeah, because we've had several blood orange beers,
and they've all been good.
Yeah, they all hold up. Yeah, they're very good.
And a lot of the lime ones too.
Agreed.
Like that lime guppy one was.
Like I remember when I sent you that picture when I was cooking out, and I sent you the picture of the blood orange, the ones that we had left. I finished them. I sent it to Hector too, and he was like, "You and your weird beers." I'm like, "Bro, you just haven't tried them, bro." Because he's very Michelob or Coors,
okay,
and then whiskey, Johnny Walker, J.W. Black, and I'm like, "That's good and all," but my buddy Pancho, he's always like, "Dude, did you see this new beer?" He's always sending me like shit, like, "Dude, you gotta try this." Like he sent me one today, and I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. The Pope.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Chicago beer, and I was looking for it because the Pope's from Chicago.
Yeah.
So they made a beer in his honor, and it's a lager, I believe. I was like, Jesus, dude. I was very, very, very much hoping that I could find it.
Burning Bush Brewery.
Yes.
So Burning Bush Brewery is a 4014 North Rockwell. Well, let me see there. Let me see what they got here.
Da Pope.
Well, that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's see. 12 rotating, whatever. Blah 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 blah. They have a blood orange one too. They have that one as a guest beer from Saugatuck.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, it's a guest beer right now. So you got the Pope, an American mild ale.
Yeah.
It might not be the blood of Christ, but it's blessed with biblical levels of flavor nonetheless. The Pope is malty with toasted and caramel notes. It's dark in color, but light.
That's the one right there?
Light-bodied and easy drinking.
Ah, crap.
Hmm.
That one?
Yep, the Pope.
It's got the Pope with the Chicago flag as his fucking thingy that he hangs in front.
Oh, he's a little stingy off.
I was thinking that too. He's got the thingy. The thingy. But yeah, I was looking for it at Benny's, couldn't find it. I didn't ask for it, but
yeah, I don't. From what it looks like, they're not. They sell it there, and that's it. Like they're pretty
Benny's?
small. No, at their place.
Brewery.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could order it, but I don't think we're there yet.
Or we can just take a drive to the 4000 block at North Rockwell and pick it up.
Also true.
Yeah.
The Pope.
But I mean, back to this one. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And most half-acre things are. But, I mean, it's just... I don't know. I
would say, for sure, that tastes more like a summer beer than this one.
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
Because I could definitely sit out on the back patio with a six-pack of those and crushed it.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Trust me, if I didn't have to drive home, I'd be like, I'd open 2 more.
We could do 1 more.
No, I'm going to be good after this.
Oh, come on. Come on, baby girl. But yeah, good beer. I'm really enjoying it, for real.
Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how good that one is.
That was like a nice wake-up call for a mid-show.
Yes.
You know, it was like
especially because I'm like, eh. I'm like, man, that's a disappointer. And now that I look at it more, well, I mean, a disappointer compared to the Mexican lager one.
Yes, because they're the same brewery.
Same brewery, but two different styles of beer, and one is slightly more disappointing than the other, and they have Green Bay Packers colors, and it almost looks like their logo, which makes it even worse. But then it was underwhelming from what I was expecting.
True.
You know, and in a transition from that one to that one, that was more like, boom, here you go.
That was a pleasant surprise, to say the least.
So, I mean, but to me, the lager category is I feel like maybe one of the biggest categories. You know, and it's just trying to find that right one for what you're feeling. And I think
back to the mood.
And I feel like for the majority of the time for me, it's going to be like if you wanted something just to knock every day, that's it right there.
Yeah, if you're going to be doing like one or two before you go to bed or, you know, to kickstart your work day.
Kickstart your day. Oh, man, I can't function without 3 beers before I go to work.
Hey, man, the blue-collar world works on beer, rage, and caffeine.
Yeah. I'm 2 of the 3. Rage and caffeine. Not so much beer. I mean, I do drink.
Oh.
I like throwing in sprinkle in some tequila for some excitement.
Well, is your work blue collar? Because it's pretty administrative too, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I do both ends of it. Where, you know,
we're not gonna let you crowd in with us.
I'm in an office, but then I'm also
in the field,
moving barriers and using forklifts and everything else. So, driving trucks with trailers.
I don't know, Kyle.
Right there.
Seems like you're trying to come back to the old full-on blue.
I'd be a blue, a combination. I'm like a blue and white collar.
Baby blue that Jay-Z fucking.
Do you know what I am? I'm those like it's a striped shirt and it's blue and white. That's what it is. It's a blue and white collared shirt.
The blue and white striped shirt.
That's me.
Oh, man, I haven't seen one of those.
I walk the line.
You probably tuck it into dork.
No, I don't. I don't tuck in my shirts. I hate tucking in my shirts.
I hate it too.
It's one of the worst things on the planet is to tuck in a shirt.
I feel like a dork. If I'm not dressed up to the nines, like for an event, I'm not tucking that shit in. Fuck that. You know what really gets me? And this is probably why I can't get into golf, is those dudes wear like shorts, polos, and they tuck in the
So I'm gonna tell you right now. So I just went to a wedding not too long ago. And it was 105 degrees outside.
They were wearing turtlenecks.
And I wore golf pants and a golf polo. And it was some of the most comfortable things I've ever worn in my life.
Oh, I don't thought they're comfortable.
Oh, my God, dude. All I want to live... Like, I want to buy all golf pants now. And just wear golf pants. And
like Dockers?
No. It's a different material, dude. It's all breathable and lightweight. It's almost like wearing swimming trunks, but just like it's pants that aren't wet. Like it's just breathable and just light, and you could just they're so comfortable, dude.
So just like wearing sports shorts?
Yeah, but it's pants.
So like sweatpants?
No, like you'd have. I have to show you the material, dude.
Is it that material that like the golf shirts are made of?
Kinda.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. And I don't doubt it, but they look like fucking dorks.
Yeah, but they make a lot of money.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Happy Gilmore did it for a reason. Remember? They told him, they're like, oh, you can pay off your grandma's house with this. He's like, I can? Fuck hockey. So, there is that.
Yeah.
But, back to tucking the shirt in. I think the last time I tucked a shirt in a button-up shirt. Cause
at a wedding?
At your wedding, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Allison's baptism.
There you go.
Birthday party. Yeah. Because I'll tuck, like, if I have an undershirt and it's, like, longer than the shirt I'm wearing, I'll tuck that bitch in.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
But, yeah, you know. If it slips out, it slips out.
Mhm.
And that's how people end up pregnant.
From an untucked shirt?
Sure.
All right.
Perspective.
It's a little weird.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to that.
Mhm.
So you worked through the 4th of July. I'm disappointed
did.
in you. That's America Day.
And I was working for America to protect America from vehicle incursions.
From what?
Vehicle incursions. So that's what I did, and I'm damn proud of it.
I guess. Sure.
Well, dude, that's the newest weapon out there.
Vehicles? Oh, they've been around since like the 20s.
But I'm talking about people are using them as weapons more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people use planes. Some people use vehicles, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we had, I couldn't tell you how many people got killed in Vancouver at a Filipino festival.
Yes.
Then you
told me
had
about
the
that.
people driving through the Liverpool parade in England. Then you had a car crash in Little Rock, Arkansas. You had a car crash in Torrance, California. You had other ones in other parts of the country where people are crashing into these things because of the events that are going on. So yeah, dude.
So do you work for Fox News, or CNN?
No, I work for the company that is the one putting these things out here.
You learned those fucking statistics or
No.
news things. Like,
No, what happened in London with Liverpool, I saw it. I watched it on that. What happened?
oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
In Torrance, California, they hit our stuff that was put out there. In Little Rock, Arkansas, we had 2 DUI drivers in 12 hours hit the same barriers. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, it was the very first day they put our stuff out that they bought, and a dude who was drunk off his ass stole a car and drove into it and left his girlfriend in the car.
Okay.
This is all within the last 2 months of people.
You're like a superhero. We're gonna call you Barrier Man.
Yeah, there you go.
Da-da-da. A few beers and a barrier will save your life. I don't know. You're done with that? I say we do a shot because I gotta use the restroom and you're not gonna drink anymore. I'm not drinking by myself.
Okay, that works for me.
We can just hang out for a little bit.
You know what I really want to do?
What do you want to do?
I really want to get Panda Express.
I already ate. But you can order it if you want to get it delivered here. Hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Panda, 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 panda. You know what I like? I like their firecracker shrimp.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's not spicy though. Like every time I order like spicy food from Panda, I'm like,
It's not spicy.
it's not.
It's white people spicy.
I guess.
Like I love.
But like if you go to like the what's that one at the mall, the Chinese Express or whatever?
Oh yeah.
That one you're like, oh, give me the General Tso's chicken. They're like fucking like it's a piece of chicken and one of those peppers and a piece of chicken and one of those red peppers. I was like,
If you want something really good, I don't know if it's still open, but over down Weber, it's called Thaiway, right at Weber in Grand.
I'm not doing Thai food.
Oh,
Fuck that.
Dude, it's so good. And the best part, they do it when you order it. They go, "How would you like it? American spicy or Thai spicy?"
Ooh,
And
that's dangerous.
dude, the first time I got it Thai spicy.
I bet you were shitting your face out for days, dude.
Dude,
That was a colon cleanse if I ever heard of one.
my butthole did not know what was coming.
Dude, like, you know, so I got so used to the Tabasco that it wasn't even, like, spicy.
Yeah.
And, like, I used to, like, get my potato
See, I'm
chips.
that way with sriracha.
Same shit, yeah. So I'm like, it's flavorful. Like, if you pour it on, yeah, obviously you're going to get a spice. It's like you're drinking it out of the bottle, basically. But I was like, I need something with a little more kick that I don't have to, like, throw the whole bottle on, you know? So I started getting that Yucateco.
Mm-hmm.
And I would, like, the other ones, the red, the green, they're spicy. But I was like, I found, like, my one, my fucking bottle, the black one, Black Reserve. That shit is so good. So I always carry a bottle in my lunchbox. So I'm like, if I'm running low, I'm like, I need to get another bottle of that bitch. And I keep one here at the house, and I keep one in my lunchbox for work. Yesterday, I was at work, Had a burrito for lunch, homemade. I opened that bitch up. That was the day before yesterday. It was Monday. Opened that bitch up, and I was like, it was already like mid, so I was like inching it. I was like all over it. I was like, nah, whatever, dude. I ate it, right. Enjoyed the fuck out of it because I like it. The taste is not overwhelming. It's spicy, but it's that good spice.
Yeah.
Flavorful. Plus, the food that it's with helps it. Dude, I got home. I took a violent shit, dude. It was aggressive as fuck. I was like, my asshole hurt for real, dude. I was in pain for like a minute there. I was like, what did I eat? And I was like, oh, it was that hot sauce. Good on the way in, not so good on the way out.
It's usually how it goes, man.
Would I do it again?
Yes.
100% yes, it was that fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, without further ado, and with me being done talking about my asshole,
yeah.
Cheers. And then
that's a good way to end the show about Juan's asshole.
To all parties concerned, it's okay. Good night, everybody.